Hi, I'm Chris Waldock. I'm the new COO of Flyer Forex Fund. Flyer Forex Fund is the only student-run, real money currency portfolio in the nation. We trade exclusively the Euro USD, Aussie USD, spot markets, trade using our non-coded, non-discretionary algorithmic model that incorporates trend indicators such as momentum, volatility, EMAs, and curve. Our basic trade consists of a notional 13,000 in the AUD and 10,000 in the Euro. We currently have an 18-member advisory board, and Professor McNew acts as the owner and sole chair of the fund. Today, we're here to discuss with you the changes we've undergone since we last spoke in July. This includes the implementation of our risk department, our new weekly and monthly reporting systems, the collapse of our V3 models, our new model, as well as our new management structure. If I could please turn your attention to slide 4, you can see our returns since inception. Entering this current academic year, we had never experienced a loss for any year nor academic year. However, with the collapse of our V3 models at the end of 2012 and beginning of 2013, we're currently experiencing a loss. Our daily valuation method of calculating our returns is CFA approved and involves geometrically linking our returns from each and every day.
Hi, I'm Rob Dice, and I'm a risk analyst for the Flyer Forex Fund. In accordance with the feedback that we received from our 2012 Chicago pitch, the Flyer Forex Fund has added new risk metrics in order to more accurately measure our market risk. Along with our already established 95% parametric VAR, we added standard deviation, the Sharpe ratio, and the Sorrentino ratio. Standard deviation is our main measure of market risk and shows us the volatility in our monthly returns. The Sharpe and Sorrentino ratios compare our monthly returns to how much risk we are taking on. The Sharpe ratio uses standard deviation, where the Sorrentino ratio uses downside deviation. Our 95% parametric VAR is a 100-day rolling VAR and shows us the minimum amount of money we could stand to lose in the Aussie and Euro markets. Now, if I could direct your attention to the graph on slide 6, you can see that the Sharpe and Sorrentino ratios have been decreasing since 2012. The main distortion in our graphs is due to downtime. The Sharpe and Sorrentino ratios are currently at 0.45 and 0.8. Now, according to industry standards, we would like to see a Sharpe ratio of above 1 and a Sorrentino ratio of above 2. Now, continuing on to the graph on slide 7, you can see that standard deviation has been decreasing also. Standard deviation is currently at 8%. Now, the graph on slide 8 shows our 95% parametric VAR. VAR has been decreasing in recent months due to low volatility in the Aussie and Euro markets. Currently, the average 95% parametric VAR is around $170.
My name is Hussein Saleh, and I'm the Director of Operations. Now, we manage our credit risk by sustaining over half our capital as reserve capital in a separate bank account. In the case of our trading platform, FXCM would default, we would have enough funding to continue operations. The fund's largest risk, operational risk, is managed in 3 ways. We utilize a set of trader teams where one trader must input the data while another must verify data entry before any trading action can occur. We also use a photo verification system through Skype, which encourages the mitigation of trading errors while increasing accountability. Finally, we have created and implemented a policies and procedures documentation which assists in knowledge transfer and procedural consistency. Now, directing your attention to the next slide. Whenever a trading team has a trading error, the trading team has 24 hours to fill out an error report explaining the nature of the error. Now, since inception, the Flyer Forex Fund has had 20 trading errors. To clarify, a trading error does not necessarily mean a wrong trading action. If a trading team were to oversleep and miss a trade, input incorrect data, or input the wrong trade, these scenarios would constitute a trading error. Now, to put this in perspective, out of the 3,000 model entries that we've had, less than 1% are actual trading errors. Now, if the trading error affects our capital gains negatively, the trading team is required to pay double the amount of the error, capped at $100. If the trading error affects our capital gains positively, the trading team is required to pay $10. Furthermore, we are proponents of public humiliation. As shown in the picture on the slide, the trader who made the air is wearing the FFF Air uniform, which consists of a Viking helmet and a t-shirt that says, "Warning, I do dumb things." As punishment, the trader team must wear this uniform around campus all day. Directing your attention to the next slide, the Flyer Forex Fund in October 2010 created and implemented the policies and procedures documentation. These procedures are divided into each department that we have in the fund. This was done to give the fund a sense of professionalism and an audit trail.
Hi, I'm Austin Sprouse, and I'm the head of reporting for the fund. We practice transparency through reporting, our website, and policy and procedure documentation. Through these means, our fund's performance and overall activity is transparent to Professor McNew, the board, and the public. Our reports consist of a weekly tear sheet and banker statement, as well as a monthly report. Our website is flyerforexfund.com. On this site, the public can access relevant information such as historical returns, current trade strategy, current member resumes and bios, and recent fund activities. While our policy and procedure documentation encourages procedural consistency and knowledge transfer, it also provides transparency throughout the fund. The following 3 slides provide examples of our 3 reports. The weekly tear sheet is both a quantitative and qualitative document that displays all relevant information regarding the fund since inception. This document has key information from each department ranging from a model evolution to returns to risk measurements. The weekly banker statement analyzes our trade performance for the current week as well as academic year. This document also breaks down the P&Ls for each currency and analyzes contributions made by role to our P&L. The monthly report is an expansion bank statement that displays various monthly statistics such as largest gain and win percentage.
Hello, my name is Christopher Bell. I'm the Director of Modeling for the Flyer Forex Fund. Now, we use girth as our primary trading indicator, and this is simply the linear distance between the fast and slow exponential moving averages. Now, at the beginning of a trade, girth starts out at 0 and ends at 0 at the very end of the trade. Now, as a modeling team, we strive to exit at max girth. And to the left of max girth is what we call upward girth, which is what we used in our Euro V3 standard style model. To the right of max girth is downward girth, and this is what we used in our Aussie standard style model. Now, since August of 2012, we've implemented our V3 models, and 2 factors have negatively impacted our gross returns. These are market consolidation and a normally high negative impact of Aussie rollover on the short positions.
My name is Sam Pfister, and I'm the Director of Risk Management. From late August to mid-November of 2012, the fund realized that the cost to short AUD positions overwhelmed the profit that they were providing. For example, our AUD standard style model had profits of $62, while during the same period had roll costing $78. Realizing the negative effect that roll had on our profits, the Flyer Forex Fund suspended trading of all AUD short positions on October 24, 2012, to reevaluate the current trading strategy. After the cut of the AUD short position, the AUD standard style model was still producing negative returns due to consolidation and low market volatility in the AUD market. Thus, the AUD market was no longer providing profitability. After 2 large negative P&Ls, Professor McNew suspended trading of all AUD positions on November 15, 2012, due to Dr. Alexander Elder's 6% rule, which states that no trading strategy can lose more than 6% of profits.
In January of 2013, we've implemented our response to our market consolidation, and this is our V4 models. Now, the V4 model uses trailing girth exits with bifurcated constants in both the Euro and the Aussie spot markets. Now, turning your attention to the following slide, we're very excited about these new models primarily because this model, relative to any other model in Flyer Forex Fund history, better captures both long-term and short-term positions. Now, to illustrate this model, turning to the following slide, this graph represents the relationship between our market girth and our girth exit for a Euro long position with a constant of 9.5. Now, at the very beginning of the trade, girth moves up to 9.13, which is not higher than 9.5. Therefore, our girth exit still remains at 0. However, as girth continues to make higher highs, our trailing girth exit will then follow it until eventually the market girth crosses below our trailing girth exit, subsequently exiting us out of our position. Now, turning to slide 23, we use a benchmark as a point of reference in the Flyer Forex Fund. Now, there are 3 factors that can contribute to a difference between our actual returns and our benchmark returns. These 3 factors are slippage, operational errors, and downtime. In 2012, we have about a 6% difference between our actual returns and our benchmark returns. This graph illustrates times where the Flyer Forex Fund had downtime and we're not trading our model. And this difference is primarily due to these time periods where we were not trading our model.
Hello, my name is Carol Kehoe, and I'm the Director of Sales for the Flyer Forex Fund. In January of 2013, the Flyer Forex Fund Chief Operating Officer and Managing Director selected a new management team. For the first time in the history of the fund, this was done through an application and interview process. At this time, each junior and senior trader were also interviewed and given positions within the fund. Since the beginning of the 2012-2013 academic year, the Flyer Forex Fund has hired 15 junior traders. This has diversified the fund, increasing female membership from 3 to 10, as well as increased fund size by 75%. In early October 2012, during the University of Dayton's fall break, the Flyer Forex Fund traveled to Chicago, where we pitched our model at the time, V3B, to several top proprietary trading firms in the city. This includes Geneva Trading, where fund member Zach Hadaway ultimately received a job offer. Fund members were able to tour the CME, the Chicago Fed, and speak with trading legend Gino Sullivan at CQG. In January of 2012, the Flyer Forex Fund traveled to Houston, where fund members participated in a total of 40 interviews throughout the city. Ultimately, 3 Flyer Forex Fund members accepted jobs in Houston.
Hi, I'm Winston Mwali. I'm a senior trader with the Flyer Forex Fund. As of February 13th, roughly 40% of our current fund members had accepted full-time or internship positions for this coming summer. Notice that these positions range from commercial banking to alternative investments. This wide range of fields shows the wide range of skill sets that we have here in the fund. Former fund members do not work exclusively in Ohio. They currently work from New York to California, and even in London, Brazil, and Hong Kong. We work hard to stay in touch with our former fund members and keep track of where they're employed, because this allows us to build a professional network and will hopefully make it easier to employ future fund members at these companies. Currently, 5 former fund members work for BG Group.
Hi, I'm Zach Hadaway, former Director of Modeling for the Flyer Forex Fund. The Flyer Forex Fund is truly a unique experiential learning opportunity that University of Dayton business students can enjoy. The Flyer Forex Fund builds a unique skill set in all of its members, a skill set that's desirable for employers. It's because of this skill set that we're able to place students at fantastic opportunities beyond their years at UD. I can speak from experience that I would not have had the same opportunity set upon graduation had it not been for the Flyer Forex Fund. I feel very grateful for the guidance of Professor McNew and working with my team to push this model forward and the fund forward. I'm very happy where we've come, how far we've progressed, and I'm very excited about where this fund could go in the future. So thanks for taking the time to listen to our presentation today, and I hope you check us out on our website, flyerforexfund.com.